Hi students, here we are going to discuss about circular dichroism and optical rotatory dispersion. Circular dichroism is denoted as CD and optical rotatory dispersion is denoted as ORD. For knowing this CD and ORD, we have to know more about what is plane polarized light or linearly polarized light and what is circularly polarized light. We know that ordinary light means it is an electromagnetic radiation. So it having two components, that is electric field and magnetic field. It will propagate in all directions. When this type of ordinary light is passing through a Dipole prism, what will happen? Electrical component vibrate with one plane while all the magnetic component vibrate in other plane. So, two components of the light are allowed to propagate in two different planes which are perpendicular to each other. Such light is known as polarized light. That is polarization of light. Okay, then second one. This polarized line has found to be circular in nature and its plane is continuously rotating across the plane of resultant plane of polarization. And another interesting thing is that circularly polarized light also having electrical and magnetic component. One is right circularly polarized and other is left circularly polarized. In the absence of any medium, these two parts of each component move in the resultant direction. Thus, there are two resultant, one for electrical and other for magnetic component. These resultant are mutually perpendicular to each other and the final resultant of these two resultant forces propagate linearly through only one plane. It is known as plane of polarization. That is why this type of light is known as linearly plane polarized light. Okay. And may be considered to made up of two types of circularly polarized light. One right circularly polarized and other one is left circularly polarized. Okay. So, while in a linearly polarized light, the electric field vector changes its magnitude sinusoidally in a plane along the direction of propagation. But in circularly polarized light, magnitude of the vector remains constant, but its direction changes continuously in a helical fashion, either in a clockwise direction, that is known as right circularly polarized light, is noted as RCP, or in a anti-clockwise direction, it is known as left circularly polarized light, it is noted as LCP. RCP ray and LCP ray having the same amplitude. That means the electrical vector of these two, ER and EL, will be same. Then combined to form a linearly polarized light E. Next we are going to look on the circular bifringes. An optically active substance has unequal refractive indices of left and right circularly polarized light. Means a substance which are optically active, through these optically actives, this linearly polarized light is passing. What will happen? This left circularly polarized and the right circularly polarized light have unequal refractive indices. In general, the velocity of light in a medium is given by V is equal to E by N, where E is the velocity in vacuum, N is the refractive indices of the medium. Okay, when a linearly polarized light beam passes through the disymmetric medium. Okay, disymmetric medium. Its two circularly polarized components show different refractive indices. That is nothing but showed means told in first, an optically active substance has unequal refractive indices for left and right circularly polarized light. So, when a linearly polarized light beam passes through a disymmetric medium, its two circularly polarized components show different refractive indices. That means NL not equivalent to NR, giving rise to two chirotropical properties of a chiral medium. It is known as circular by containing unequal number of molecules. Two circularly polarized components of light show unequal refractive index, and also velocity of these two components of circularly polarized light become different. That is, one of the circularly polarized component passes through optically active medium more slowly than the other. Here you can see that clearly V is equal to E by N. If refractive index is different, then velocity will be different in the medium for these two circularly polarized light. Thus, due to this velocity difference, the initial circularly polarized light beam is now split into two components moving at different velocity. This phenomenon of splitting of circularly polarized light beam into two components having different velocity is termed as circular bifringes, and the medium having such properties known as circular bifringes. Okay. And one more thing. If NL is greater than NR, RC component of LP wave travels faster than LCP, one in a chiral medium. The resultant vector of ER and EL no longer oscillate in an original plane, but in a new plane inclined at an angle alpha away from the x-axis. Consider LP is propagating in the direction of x-axis, but we are seeing that NL is greater than NR. So what will happen? RC component of the LP wave travels faster than LCP in a chiral medium. So resultant vector ER and EL no longer oscillate in a original plane, that is in the x-axis or xy plane. It will incline at an angle of alpha away from the x-axis. If the RCP component travels faster, the medium is destrorotatory, that is alpha will be positive. If LCP component travel faster, the medium is levorotatory, that means alpha negative. Okay. So, we know that specific rotation of a chiral medium or a substance, chiral substance will be equal to, means we can rotate it as a square bracket of alpha, that is specific rotation, that will be equal to alpha into 100 by L into C, where L is the length of the tube in which solution of the medium taken in a decimeter, and C is the number of grams per 100 milliliter of the solution. Okay. So we can write the molecular rotation. Alpha will be equal to specific rotation into m, that is the molecular weight of the optical active medium divided by 100. Okay. Next we are going to discuss on the circular dichroism. We know that refraction and absorption of light are interconnected. The absorption coefficient KL or absolute L and KR or absolute R of a disymmetric medium for two kinds of circularly polarized light will be different. The result is that plane polarized light passing through a disymmetric medium becomes elliptically polarized. This phenomena is known as circular dichroism. That means when a linearly polarized light beam passes through a dissymmetric medium, in its two circularly polarized components show different absorption coefficient, giving rise to two chirotropical properties of a chiral medium is known as circular dichroism. As a result of circular dichroism, the two circularly polarized components of the LP wave will be absorbed to different extents. If the LCP component is absorbed more strongly, that is, KL will be greater than KR, its electric field vector EL will be smaller than ER. If EL is greater than ER, CD will be positive, where ER is greater than EL, CD is negative. We can say if NL is greater than NR in a long wavelength region where the optically active substance is transparent, then EL will be greater than ER. For a shorter wavelength region, above the light is absorbed. By convention, if EL is greater than ER, circular dichroism will be positive, will be greater than, then CD will be negative. The difference between EL and ER for different wavelengths can be measured directly, and the result is a circular dichroism. The CD curve are positive or negative over the whole range of wavelength. Okay. Thank you. Next video we will discuss about the what is the ORD and Cotton effect. Okay. Thank you.